evening, everybody. My name's Steve Tower. Welcome to another edition of AFR Wildcard Wednesday. Tonight we are featuring Red, White, and Blue Racin from PLAAY.com with their newly released 2019 SCRAM set. This is their fictional driver set that has been out ever since this game was released. I believe this is now the 7th year that this is coming out. So excited to kick off my SCRAM season here with the inaugural race. And this year they changed things up a little bit. And the first race of the season is in the notorious Northern Lights Motordome. It's an indoor arena, so something you'd only ever see in a fictional set. And it is known for causing a lot of wrecks. So we'll see what happens tonight. A lot of drivers aiming for hoisting the cup at the end of the year, and they'll take their first step towards that tonight. Let's see what happens. We will start right with the race week and the qualifying, right all the way through to the green flag. So grab your frosty beverage. Let's head on down to the track and do some driving. All right, so here we are. First, I want to mention that this wonderful, glorious mat that I use is designed by Al Wilson and printed out by Inked Gaming. There is a link in the video down below. You can download the file for this for free on Al Wilson's Play Goodies site. And then head on over to Inked Gaming and get the mat printed. And if you use the code Tower10, you'll get 10% off of your purchase, and you can use that code for anything over at Inked Gaming. So there we go. All right, so first thing we gotta do in race week is we gotta see how many drivers are gonna be TV drivers and be featured during the race, or have something that happened to them during the race week that got them on TV. And we are going to have 8 of them. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so here we go. Our first TV driver is going to be Kevin Pettis. All right, and let's see what happens with Kevin Pettis. We get a 13, and on the race week, oh no, he's going to wreck during qualifying in placement D. So fortunately for Kevin, he will placement D. If they have a cup, they'll be placed on the bubble. But he is now the first driver on the bubble, so he will most likely qualify at some place in the back of the row. All right, so our next driver here is Justin Mailer in the number 11. He gets a 41. Let's see, driver praises sponsor in a TV segment, placement C. He is a gold driver, so he is going to get in the 6th slot in the middle group. All right, so he is going to take 18th place in qualifying. Next, we got Jeff Daly Jr. In one of the cooler cars of this new set here. Cool design on his hood, and he gets a 21. Let's see, sponsor event in Race City features autograph session with driver. He will also get placement C. Oh, and it's another 6, so he is going to take 19th place, right behind Justin Mahler. All right, number 3 from Exhilarate Racing, Aaron Hartley, a young up-and-coming driver. Let's see, 45, TV interview. Okay, our first interview. Oh, and it's a good one. 15. The fans were out today, and I was just feeding off them. Turned out to be a great day for Exhilarate Racing. Placement A. Hey, and guess what? He is gold. He is going to take the pole position. All right, how about that? Aaron Hartley takes the pole position. Great start for Exhilarate Racing, the number 3 team. All right, here we go. Corey Wallace is up next in the number 29 Toyota, 15. He'll also have a TV interview. Let's see, 33. Last time I was here, there were some issues, but today everything fell into place, and I was lucky enough to do really well. Placement B, so he is a silver driver. So he'll get the blue die position in the top group, so he is going to take the 2nd place position right behind the pole and Aaron Hartley. Our next TV driver, number 61, Matt Bush. 56, that's going to be a good one. Hot week in the hot laps, placement B, and a performance chip. All right, so let's see. He is going to get the number 2 spot in the top group and get a performance chip. Let me open up my bag O performance chips. All right, welcome everybody. If you're just jumping in, we are doing the TV drivers here for the race week. We got 2 drivers left to go through here. Rookie Link Revere in the 83 Toyota. He's also going to have a good week. Hot week in the hot laps, placement B, and performance chip. Let's see, and we got a 1, but that's already taken, so we'll go to the next available one. So he'll come in at number 3. All the TV drivers taking the top spots. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't. And the TV drivers. All right, Graham Pleasant is going to be next, 21. Sponsor event in Race City does an autograph session. So placement C. He'll get the blue die in the middle group, so he'll take 12th place. All right, so now I will replace all these with their TV driver cards. And then we'll see who has had a fast week in qualifying. All right, Justin Mahler. Let's see who would be next. Corey Wallace, 29. There's nothing more exciting than opening race of a season. I've been running these seasons ever since they were released. So, unfortunately, last year I did not finish my 2018 season. I was a little bummed about that. But looking forward to getting this season started off early. So actually, the schedule, the suggested schedule that comes with the game, says that this first race takes place on February 24th. So I'm actually a little bit in front of the official schedule. So, all right, so let's see what happens here. 83 next. All right, and now we are done with the TV drivers. All right, so get those guys straightened out. All right, now we're going to see how many drivers had a fast week in qualifying, and just 3. 1, 2, 3. Our first one is Monica Merrick. She's on a new team this year. Let's see, the fast driver is a bronze, gets the highest in the middle group, so she will take 8th place. Austin Bigler, he's a silver, so he'll take the top position left in the top group, so he comes in 5th. And then finally, Ray Bob Walker. He will take 6th place. Veteran Ray Bob Walker, he's looking to have a bounce back year this year. Looks to have a pretty good car. All right, now we're going to do our slow drivers. So I like to take the slow drivers from the bottom of the pile, and we're going to have 7 of them. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So gold drivers, they get the next position in the bottom group. If they have no trophy, it means that they did not qualify. So mark 4th, our first one to officially not qualify. Everyone else, silver and bronze, they'll get the next position in the bubble group. Randy Kendrick. Let's see. Kei Nakashima will not qualify for this race. Ooh, Pete McAtee. So he'll come in 21st place. And then finally, Greg Carl, he will be on the bubble. All right, so now we'll go through the rest of the file. Let's see. So finally, if a gold driver is... need to refresh my... Yeah, gold driver will be in the top. So our first gold driver we pull will get this last position in the top group. Bronze goes in the bottom group. Silver in the middle. No trophy will go in the bubble stack until we are done. All right. Let's see. Gary Pine, former champion Gary Pine. He's been on a downward spiral though the last few years. Snake Wickham will not be racing today. Tom Rossi in the number 24 in the bottom group. Still got an opening in the top group here. There's Alex Hodge, Robbie Petrovsky. Whoop, he will be in the bottom group as well. Carrie Cacchiola, one of our female drivers. She'll come in 11th place. There's Parnell Drake. Oh, Sunny Swain, another one of our female drivers. She will not qualify. There we go. Brooks Bilovich in the number 95 Toyota will take the final spot in the top group. Alright, so now we need to fill out the middle group. We got 4 spots left there. There's Jordy Pettis. He's always a someone in the trophy conversation, although this year he looks to have somewhat of a down year, but you never know. That's why we roll the races out. Oh, and there's Clark Snook. He has a really great card this year. He's got 2 starred qualities, reflex and heat, so he'll be in a lot of races involved in the winner's circle, I'm sure. There's Wayne Montana. He's looking to also have a bounce back year. He also has 2 starred qualities, reflex and skill. But today he's going to take 32nd in the poll. So he'll have his work cut out for him. So now top and middle group are filled up. So everybody that has a trophy will fill out the bottom group. All right, let's see. Looks like we're only going to have a couple of spots left for the everybody on the bubble. Oh, and Julie Justice gets the bad luck draw at 42nd. So she also she's last year's champion, the reigning champion, our first female SCRAM champion. But she will place at 42nd, and then Kevin Pettis, who wrecked during qualifying, he manages to just sneak in and take that 43rd spot in the poll. All right, so there is your lineup when the flag drops for the 2019 running of the Northern at the Northern Lights Motordome, the Ice Brew 600, coming at you here in just a second. All right, so here we go. Boogity boogity. Oh, I'm so excited that the number 3 team took the poll. So the other driver in the number 3 team, for anybody who is not familiar with the SCRAM, is longtime veteran Dick Exum. And just one of those things, I just decided to latch on to him when the set was first released. And he actually was out of the set 2 years ago, but he came back, and now he's more of a owner-operator, runs his own team. And last year he recruited this young upcoming star, Aaron Hartley, and it looks to be paying off as Hartley takes the pole position in the very first race of the season. But let's see how he does. All right, so our first turn. If you haven't seen Red, White, and Blue, I'll walk through the first couple of turns and then get up to speeds as we go. This race is going to be 28 turns here at the Ice Brew 600. So the first thing you do is you roll the black and the 2 silver dice. The black die is going to tell you which group we're going to be looking at. In this case, we're going to be looking at the middle group. And then the total of 7, you see what we're going to check. And this is going to be a reflex check. All right, so we start at the bottom of each group and then work our way to the top, and they're going to try to advance into the next group. All right, so reflex. Jeff Daly does have the reflex quality, so he'll try to advance. All right, so the red die is for the gas pedal, and he needs to be equal to or less than his total. So he has 4, the red die is 1, so that's fine. The white die, we're going to check against the defense, if you will, of the white die is going to check which driver he is trying to overtake. So it's going to be Austin Bigler. And then the one is the brake check, or the defense. So in this case, it's not going to succeed because although Bigler, he doesn't have the reflex and he doesn't have any brake stars, he does get a bonus star for being in the top group. So all he needed was a 2 or better, and he would have succeeded. But in that case, he does not. So we'll move on to the next one. Mahler does not have the reflex. Here's Clark Snook. Clark Snook, he has a starred reflex quality, so he's actually going to get to do this twice, so he could potentially take the lead. But first he needs to succeed on this check. All right. Oh, and unfortunately he's not, so his 5 is higher than his gas pedal rating, but he does get to try again. That time it's going to succeed, a 4. Against Corey Wallace, and let's see, he only has a total of 2, so that's going to succeed. So Clark Snook moves from 17th to 2nd place. Evan Utek, he also has the reflex quality. Let's see, against Revere, so he would win, but Revere has a performance chip. He's going to spend it to defend against that challenge. We'll move on to Disco Stu Urich. Crowd favorite Disco Stu. Let's see. Against Matt Bush. He would succeed, but Matt Bush also has a performance chip, so he'll spend that to defend. Jordy doesn't have the reflex. Let's see. Graham is next. This looks like a good one. Oh, except, unfortunately, he's defending against Bulovich. So he's going to get a 2-star bonus because he has a starred reflex and his bonus for being in the top group, so that will not succeed. Let's see, Kerry Cacchiola will not pass the gas pedal check. Kurt Bryson. So when you're checking against the top, anytime you roll a 1 on the blue die, you know it's going to fail because everybody in the top group gets 1 for their brake bonus. And then finally, Monica Merrick. Let's see, this might do it. Yes, she will move from 8th to 4th place. So there we go. So 2 drivers move up, and that is turn number 1. All right, turn number 2. This is going to be in the top group. Oh, and this time we're going to have trouble. All right, so trouble means maybe there was debris on the track. Maybe a driver got loose. But everyone has to try to avoid the trouble, and when you're doing trouble, you start at the beginning of the group and then work your way back. So what they're going to do is an escape check, and at the Northern Lights Motordome, everyone has -1 to their escape, so there's a chance we might lose some drivers here. All right, so Aaron Hartley, our leader, he has an escape of 8, but it's going to be 7. So that will pass. Let's see. Snook needs an 8. He's okay. Matt Bush needs a 7. Oh, and he will get collected. Let's see. Monica Merrick, she needs a 5. No, she's out. Well, not out. They're going to be sent to the garage, and they'll have a chance to come back. Here's Bigler. He needs a 9. Oh, no. So Bigler actually has a special rating for his escape. He has an escape of 10. Oh boy, that's funny that this came up. But if he fails a check, let's see. You roll a D6, and if it's a 1 or a 6, he's going to be injured for the rest of the season. Oh, and it's a 2. Okay, so he manages to avoid being injured the rest of the season right here on the first race. Okay, Ray Bob is next. He needs an 8. He's fine. Oh, just makes it. And Bilovich needs a 10. Okay, he's fine. All right, so 3 cars collected. That means that yellow flag is going to come out, and we're going to have 2 turns under yellow. So everyone's just going to slide forward first. We'll fill our... Everyone's going to move up. So 3 cars head to the garage. Let's see if they are able to make it back onto the track. All right, I'll slide everybody down here. Okay, so this is what the Motordome is known for, is crushing cars and crushing souls. Looking for a win. Sometimes just finishing a race here is a victory in itself. Alright, so for the repair check, so Matt Bush is going to be first. This was a trouble. We're in the first third of the race. His pit crew grade is B. So normally he would need a 10 to repair and come back on. But again, the Motordome is going to have a -1 to it. So he needs a 9 or less to come back on. Oh no! And he is going to be out. Matt Bush is our first victim of the Motordome. And he will finish in 43rd place. So he is all done for the day. I'll see him slam his helmet to the ground in the garage. Monica Merrick's next. Again, she needs a 9. She makes it back out. And then finally, Austin Bigler, he has an A, so he'll need a 10. And, oh, and he just makes it. All right, so there we go. Always exciting here. So that was turn 2. Turns 3 and 4 will be under yellow. So now we'll be at turn number 5. All right, Aaron Hartley still in the lead here. Oh, and we're going to have our first duel of the day. All right, so when you roll a 6, that means it's a duel. And then you add up the numbers here. We got a 4. So that means the number 4 car in the top group. And what a duel is, it allows them to challenge any driver in front of them. And all they have to do is just pass their gas pedal check. And they'll move up, replace that driver, and then also get a performance chip. So Link Revere here, he just needs a 4 or less. Oh, and he fails it. All right, and so then either the driver that fails the duel or the driver that gets taken over, then they have to make an escape check. So think of it as he gets really aggressive, tries to make an aggressive pass. This time he failed it, so he's going to slam up against the wall, and he's going to see if he can recover. And he does. All right, so nothing happening there in turn 5. Here's turn number 6. We are going to be in the middle group again, and we're checking with Reflex. The Reflex, la da da da. All right, Pete McAtee's our first driver up, and that's going to fail because of the blue 1. Here's Greg Greco. Let's see. Gas pedal is good. 3. That's going to be against Brooks. And he's going to have a 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he's going to get overtaken. So Brooks Belovich heads back to the middle group. Now here comes Jeff Daly Jr. This looks good. He is going to take over Clark Snook's spot in 2nd place. Let's see. Reflex UTEC up next. That looks good as well. He'll take over Greco's spot in 4th place. All right, here comes Disco Stu Urich. 3, 6, yes, he'll move into the top group. All right, I was so happy to see that Stu Urich got a star quality in this set. A lot of longtime SCRAM players have been fans of Stu Urich for a while, thanks to his Disco Stu moniker. So I'm glad to see him get some love in this set. All right, Graham Pleasant up next. Let's see. He will not overtake Daly Jr. And now Carrie Cacchiola. She's going to move up. She'll overtake Ray Bob Walker. All right. And so in the same way that a blue 1 will always fail when you're going into the top group, a blue 6 will always succeed because no driver can ever have more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the most that they could ever have is 5 if they had 2 brake symbols, a starred quality, and then they get the bonus symbol there. So, all right. So there's turn number 6, and now we're going to have our first pit check of the day here in turn number 7. All right, so roll the dice, and first the 2 silver dice. Those drivers in the middle and top groups are going to switch places. So 2 and 3. All right, and then the black die tells us which group is going to get a chance to do a fast pit check. So in this case, it's going to be the middle group. Let me pour out some more chips here. All right, so fast pit, it's another rating on the player's card. So we'll roll 2 dice, and if they equal that or get under, they'll get a performance chip. And then we'll redo the standings. Anybody that has a performance chip will get bumped up. All right, so Gillen gets 1. McAtee does not. Bilovich does. Snook does not. Mahler does not. Wallace needs a 4. No. Pettis needs a 5. Oh, just misses it. Leonard gets it. Greco gets it. Gary Pine, no, he needed a 4. Pleasant needs a 3. And Ray Bob Walker needs a 7. Oh, so only 4. All right, so now they will all slide up. And then the last thing that's going to happen is one of the drivers in the top group is going to get a chance to overtake the leader as they come out of the pits. So we'll roll 1 die here, and it's going to be driver in the number 2, so Evan Utek, and same thing, it's a duel, so he just needs to pass his gas pedal check. So he has a 4. Oh, and he does. All right, so there we go. So coming out of the pits, Evan Utek comes out in first, and Aaron Hartley falls to 3rd. So Hartley was in the lead from turns 1 through 6, and our new leader, turn number 7, is Evan Utek. All right, turn number 8. We're almost a third of the way through the race here. This is going to be a check in the top group, and we are looking for the heat quality. So a heat check. Let's see, and does anybody have it? Oh, Aaron Hartley does. All right. Looking to get back in the lead. Oh, and he rolls a 6 on his gas pedal check. Oh, well. And then Jeff Daly does not have the heat. All right, so nothing doing there. Turn number 8. Turn number 9. We're going to stay in the top group, and this time it's a TV check. All right, so so the TV drivers, as well as getting a chance to be the first people to win the pole position, get early spots, is it also doubles as another quality during the race. And so that's why they have these different colored cards, so you can remember who is your TV drivers. And so anytime you roll and get a TV check, they get to do a quality check to move up. All right, so Link Revere, chance to take the lead. Let's see, and he is going to need, they're going to need a 3 or better on the blue die, so that does not succeed. Aaron Hartley, can he retake the lead? Oh, no, and he fails his gas pedal check again. Oh, actually, he failed the brake check, too. All right, Jeff Daly, and he's going to do it. So there we go. Jeff Daly Jr. takes the lead on turn number 9. So our 3rd lead change of the day. And now here comes the last turn of the first third of the race. We're going back to the middle group, and this is going to be a heat check unless, oh, we're going to use TV when it's the Ice Brew 600s, and that's where we are. Okay. So another boutique rating, because now this is the opening race of the year. It has a little more higher, more eyes on it than would normally be here. So that's why it has that nice little thing. But there is another race later in the season, the Mogro Farm 500, and so on a 3 there, you don't use heat. All right, so we're going to check the TV drivers in the middle group. They will have a chance to move. Uh-oh. And down goes my die. Oh, all right. That's why you have backup dice here on the table. All right. Oh, no, now they're going to be missized. All right. All right. I'll switch out to my normal D6s. All right, let's see. So that's good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, he won't move up. Corey Wallace. Corey Wallace is going to move up. Oh, he's going to overtake Disco Stew. And then finally Graham Pleasant. let's see. He's going to move up all the way to second place. So Evan Utek, after briefly leading, now finds himself in 12th place. And that is the end of the first third of the race. All right. Let's see. We're going to be back in the top group, and it is going to be another heat check. All right, so Aaron Hartley, the only one that has the heat quality. Hey, and there we go. He's going to retake the lead on turn number 11. All right, excellent. So Exum Racing back in the lead on turn number 11. Here comes turn number 12. Well, we're going to stay in the top group, and it's going to be another trouble check. Uh-oh. All right, so let's see. Needs a 7. Oh, no. Oh, that stinks. Normally he would make his escape as an 8, but because we're here in the Motordome, it's -1. So the race leader gets swept aside. Pleasant needs a 7. He stays in. Daly needs a 9. Cacchiola needs a 9. Revere needs a 6. He gets collected. Bryson needs a 6. He gets collected. And Wallace needs an 8. He's okay. All right. So Graham Pleasant is going to take the lead because of a wreck. That stinks. All right. 3 drivers get collected. So yellow flag is going to come out. We'll have 2 turns under yellow as they clear the debris from the field. So let me move everybody up. And then we'll do our repair checks and see if they can get back on the racetrack. All right, so Team Exum, they have invested in some new crew this off season, so they have a crew grade of B. So hopefully they'll be able to hammer out the dents and get the car back on the track. Let's see, Link Revere has a C, and then Kurt Bryson has a A grade. So, all right, but we are in the middle third now. So this is going to be, he's going to need a 7 or less to get back on the track. Oh, and he doesn't. Oh, that stinks. Aaron Hartley, had a fantastic car today, but just was not to be. He'll get collected, and he's out of the race on turn number 12. Oh, all right. Here's Link Revere. He needs a 6 or less to get back on the track. He will also be collected. Oh, and actually, he's going to be 42nd. All right, and now here's Bryson. Bryson needs an 8, and he's manages to get back on the track. Oh boy! All right, so 2 more cars go out. We've had 3 cars, so 2. There's that. All right, so once the yellow flag is done, we will be on turn number 15. We're more than halfway through the race, and our new race leader is Graham Pleasant in the 41 Ford. All right. Oh, that's a bummer about Aaron Hartley, but that's what happens. All right, top group, and it's going to be a skill check. All right, so we're going to have our first drivers with performance chips doing these quality checks. So let's see if he can save it. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, Pleasant doesn't have the skill, so just needed a 3. So there we go. Brooks Bilovich takes the lead and keeps his performance chip. Let's see. He's got to defend against Greco. Greco is going to fail, and let's see if they're going to spend their chips. All right. So they both lose their chips, but the check still fails. Now here's Wallace. He'll fail his gas pedal check. And then finally Daly. Well, I think this is going to do it. Let's see. He is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so he needed a 4, 5, or 6, and he does. So Jeff Daly Jr. retakes the lead here on turn number 15. So Bilovich briefly had the lead. Then Daly takes it over. All right, turn number 16 coming up. And it's going to be another duel. Let's see, with the number 6 cars in the middle group. All right, so Tom Rossi first. All right, so in this case, he's not going to challenge the driver at the very top of the middle group because he already has a performance chip. So even if he won, he would just spend it to negate the challenge. So he'll challenge UTEC. Anything but a 6, and he does. So he'll move up. He gets a performance chip. Let's see if UTEC, he needs an 8 to escape, and he does. All right, and then Chris Wynn, he'll challenge Jordy Pettis, and he easily does. He'll get a performance chip. Now Pettis needs a 7 to escape as well. Oh, and he does not. Uh-oh. So an aggressive pass by Wynn puts Pettis into the wall. He's going to go out. And a little mini feud is going to start between Wynn and Pettis. Let's see if Pettis can get back on the track. All right. Oh, so that's going to cause a yellow flag to come out. So everyone will just advance 1 here. We'll have 1 turn under caution because it's just 1 car. And let's see if Pettis can get back on the track. And if he cannot, then we'll say that he'll be on the fuming list for the next race. All right, so here we go. Pettis, his crew grade is only a C. We are still in the middle, so he needs a 6 or less to get back on the track. Oh, and he does. All right. So the team 17 gets him back on the track. All right, and oh well, it's a pit lap or a pit turn anyways, but it'll be under caution, so normal rules. All right, so 1 and 5 will change positions, and it's going to be the middle group again with a chance for a fast pit. All right, so here we go. Fast pit rolls. Hodge, UTEC. No. Rossi, a chance to get 2. No. Gillen, a chance to get 2. Does not. McAtee. No. Oh, man, nobody wants a fast pit here. Snook. No. Mahler. There we go. There's 1. Disco Stew does not. Oh, he only has a fast pit of 5. That's unfortunate. Win. There we go. Our first double chip driver of the race. Vanover and Walker just gets 1. All right, so we'll advance everybody. So a double chip bumps up even over a 1 chip driver, and then we'll swing everyone else up. All right, so Chris Wynn in a good position here with 2 performance chips at the top of the middle group, as we're just about halfway through the race, or over halfway. Now let's see who's going to challenge in the top group. It's Greco. He has a gas of 3. Oh, and he just makes it. So he'll knock off Daly Jr., and we've got a new race leader on turn number 17, and it is Greco in the 66 Chevy. All right, here we go. 2 more turns of the middle of the race, and then we'll get to the thrilling last third. All right, this is going to be a duel. The number 3 car in the top group. That's Wallace. He'll be able to move up 1. Needs a 1, 2, or 3. Does not get it. Uh-oh. Needs an 8 to escape, and he does. All right. Turn number 19 coming up. Oh, another duel. This time the number 4 car. So Daly Jr. chance to get a performance chip. Oh. He'll move up, get a chip, and can Carrie Cacchiola escape. She needs a 9, and she does. Turn number 20. It's going to be in the middle group, and it's going to be a heat check. Let's see. Not a lot of drivers left with the heats. All right, but there's Clark Snook, and he has a starred heat quality, so he'll get 2 shots at this. Let's see. 3. Oh, and that one's going to fail. So he'll get to go again. Oh, and he's going to fail the second one, too. That's too bad. All right, here's Justin Mahler. He has a performance chip, so good chance for him. Oh, he does have a 5 for his gas pedal. All right, so it's going to succeed. Let's see, do they spend their chips? No, they both decide to save it. So Mahler moves up to 10th place. Daly moves from 10th to 3rd, and Daly falls to 10th. Let's see, and then nobody else has the heat quality. All right, so here we go. The last 8 turns of the race. Can the upstart Craig Greco pull off a surprise win here? Oh, and this is going to be our first check in the bottom group, and it is a skill check. So maybe the only chance that the bottom drivers are going to have to move up. All right, so here we go. Jordy Pettis. He is going to move up. Let's see. It's going to be 1 odd. Oh, but unfortunately, Ray Bob has a performance chip, so he'll defend that. Now here's Bryson. He will succeed. All right, number 2 even. Oh, again, Daly will spend his performance chip, defend him off. Let's see. Here's Kevin Pettis. Can he move up? I think he's going to. 2 even. Yes. Oh, no. And Jeff Daly is going to fall all the way to 36th place. And Kevin Pettis, after that disastrous qualifying week wrecking, now finds himself in the top 10. Here comes preseason favorite Julie Justice. Can she move up? Let's see. 5 odd. Oh, all she needed was a 2 or better. But cannot get it done. Here's Joey Plonka. 2 even. Oh, and well, Pettis had a brief moment back in the getting in the top 10, but it just went away. Now here comes Chuck Tafaro. Tafaro might 1 odd. Oh, and he's going to do it. Ray Bob does not have a brake star. So there we go. Ray Bob Walker is going to fall into the middle group all the way to 33rd place. Now here comes Marlon McGarry. He'll fail the gas pedal check. Here's Billy Brett. Oh, well, and Billy Brett, he has this caution sign, and anytime he does a quality check and you roll a red 6, it means there's some kind of problem, and he is out of the race. So he'll be our 4th victim of the dome. He'll finish in 40th place. All right, here comes Trevor Trostel. He will not succeed. Skill Noah Fralix in the 25. I think he's going to move up 4 even. Yes, he will. He'll take over 14th place. Gary Pine will fall to 28th. Here comes Wayne Montana. He's got a starred skill quality, so he'll get 2 cracks at this. Let's see, 4 odd. He's going to move up to 15th place, takes over Pete McAtee's spot, and now he's going to get a chance to move into the top group. Oh, and he might have done it. Let's see, 2. Oh, he would have, but Justin Mahler has a performance chip and will defend it. Now, here comes Vic Holder. He fails the gas pedal check. Let's see. Oh, Gober Sosaby, the coolest rookie name out there right now. And then Robbie Petrovsky will be the last check, and he will fail. All right, so we'll just slide these drivers up. All right, and that's turn 21. Greco holding on for dear life, some would say. We're going to have a duel. Number 6 car in the top group. That's Pleasant. Let's see. He's a 1, 2, or 3. Oh, and he does. All right, so he'll take over Mahler's spots. Mahler now needs to escape. Let's see. He needs an 8, and he does. All right, getting close to the end here. Who's going to come out on top? Top group. A smart check. I don't think we've had one of those yet. Here comes Bilovich. Let's see. He needs 1, 2, 3. So he'll need a blue 6 to pass. Nope. Kerry Cacchiola. Nope. Wallace. No. Oh, Jason Leonard, and he has a performance chip, so he's going to take the lead, but if he gets a blue 6... Oh, wow, yeah, and he has a 5. Okay, there we go. Jason Leonard takes the lead here on turn 23 for the first time today, and has that performance chip, so now he's got an inside shot at taking the first checkered flag of the year. Oh, but we're going to have another check in the top group, and it's going to be a reflex check. Let's see, Bilovich. Oh, and he's got a starred reflex quality. All right, so let's see. Oh, and just needs a blue 3 to pass. So that one's going to pass. Leonard will spend his chip. He gets to try again. Oh, and that time he fails the gas pedal check. All right, here comes Cacchiola. Just fails the brake check. Graham Pleasant, he's got a chip. Can he save it? No, he's going to have to spend it, but he will take the lead. So Leonard only has the lead for 1 lap. Graham Pleasant in the 41 is in the lead for now, but Greco a chance to retake the lead, and he cannot. So there we go. On turn 24, a new leader, or no, Pleasant, he's a leader for the second time. He led back on turn 12 through 14. Here we go, turn number 25. Oh, still in the top group, and another reflex check. So Bilovich, chance once again. Can't do it on the first one. And fails the gas pedal check on his second one. Oh, talk about bad rolling for Bilovich. Here comes Cacchiola. She fails the gas pedal check as well. Greco a chance to retake the lead. Oh, and he does. Wow, how about that? So 2 drivers that not a lot of people were probably cheering for early are now swapping the lead back and forth late in the race. All right, here we go. We've just got 3 turns left. Who's going to take home the Ice Brew 600 trophy? This is going to be in the middle group, a skill check. All right. Evan. Let's see. Who's in 3? That's not going to succeed. Here's Lucas Vanover. Chance to move up. 3. That will not work. Disco Stu. Come on, Stu. Oh, no. He fails the gas pedal check. All right. Wayne Montana. He has a starred skill, starred skill quality, so he could potentially take the lead here. He succeeds here. He's going to move up into 5th place, and now a chance to take the lead. No, he's not going to do it there because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he needed a 6. All right, but he's in the top 5 after spending most of the race in the bottom group. Now here comes Noah Fralix. He will not pass. You shall not pass. Here comes Clark Snook. Let's see. Is he going to succeed? He is. Graham Pleasant does not have the skill quality. So Graham Pleasant from race leader to out of the top 10. And Clark Snook maybe going to try to make the noise the last couple turns. Joey Plonka. I hear he's a fan favorite in Germany. Let's see. Passes the gas pedal check. Who's in 4? No, he's not going to take over Wayne Montana. Chuck DeFaro. That's going to work. He moves up into the top group. And then here comes Chris Wynn, he of 2 performance chips. And he'd love to hang on to them, and he will. So he's going to move up into 3rd place and has 2 performance chips, but will he get a chance to use them? Here we go. This is our last pit stop of the race. Let's see, 5 and 4 will swap places, and the top group is going to get a chance to fast pit. All right, so a very important fast pit coming up here. Let's see, no, uh-oh. he has a fast pit of 10, and he rolled an 11. Bilovich gets one. Corey Wallace just misses out. He has a fast pit of 4. Can Wynn get a 3rd performance chip? He does. Oh boy, but he's only gonna have 1 turn to spend them. Clark Snook gets one, and now Greco. This is a very important roll. He does get one. Okay, so Wynn will move up to 1st, or to 2nd place rather. Let's see, Stone Gillen, another awesome rookie name, will move into 8th place, and Tom Rossi moves into 9th. All right, who is going to get a chance to challenge the leader? Oh, it's going to be Clark Snook. All right, so this is interesting. They both have a chip. So Snook has a gas pedal rating of 4. Oh, and he fails that. But do they both spend their chip? No, they keep it. Oh, well, that's good news for Greco. Probably bad news for Wynn. But all right, so here we go. The last turn of the race. Will Greco come out of nowhere and take the checkered flag? Let's see. Oh, we're going to have a challenge in the top group. And is with the star quality. Oh, and guess what? Wynn does not have the star quality. So he is not going to get a chance to use those. All right, so here we go. Tafaro does not have the star. Wayne Montana does. Will he cause Greco to burn his chip? No, he won't. He only rolled a 2. So here comes Bilovich. This is interesting. Oh, and this is it. He has a chip. He has the star quality. What's going to happen? I love it when the last roll of the race decides it. And he's not going to succeed. He needed a, what, 1, 2, 3. He needed a 5 or a 6 on the blue. So there we go. That is the end of the race. And Greg Greco has taken the checkered flag here at the Ice Brew 600 to start off the 2019 SCRAM season. Your top 10 finishers, the 66 car, Greg Greco takes the flag. Chris Wynn in the number 15 car, number 2. Clark Snook in the number 9 car, 3rd. Brooks Bilovich, number 95 and 4th. Corey Wallace takes 5th place. The number 29 Toyota. Wayne Montana in the 99 Dodge takes 5th. Chuck Tafaro, the number 8 car, takes 6th place. Stone Gillen, a great start for him, takes 8th place. Tom Rossi in 9th. And then finally, Joey Plonka finishes in 10th place. Other notables, Disco Stu Urich is in 14th place. Let's see. And then who did we have? Julie Justice finishes 34th. Jeff Daly, 35th. Ray Bob Walker in 32nd place. And our pole position winner, Aaron Hartley, finishes 41st after getting taken out in a wreck. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So there we go, guys. That is the first race of the 2019 SCRAM season. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time checking out the game, I definitely hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. I don't even follow the current NASCAR scene anymore, but I've fallen in love with all these fictional drivers, and I could tell you more about the fictional drivers than I could any current driver. I mentioned it at the top of the show, but the mat that I was using is not the game board that comes with the game. There's details in the video below on how you can download the file for it, and then head on over to Inked Gaming and get it printed, be sure to use the code TOWER10 to get 10% off your order. So, all right, guys, that is all for Wildcard Wednesday. I'm actually thinking that I might run another race next week for Wildcard Wednesday, but not sure at this point. Stay tuned for the news next week, and I'll let you know for sure. But until then, thanks so much for tuning in. My name's Steve. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.